Hi guys, it's Miss Buck. So as you're working through a lot of the lessons on Odysseyware, there'll be some different types of activities that it asks you to do. One of the activities, for example, may ask you to write in a notebook. And so some of you have said, well, how do you want me to submit that? And another student has already gotten to that project, which kind of surprises me. I'll be honest with you guys. For today, if you are really reading the lesson carefully and you're going all the way through it, honestly, guys, I just think that you would maybe get through one lesson a day. And some of those lessons are long and might even take you 2 days if you are really reading them well and carefully. But another student said, okay, I'm to this project thing and it says make a multimedia presentation. What do you want me to do with that? And so I want to answer those types of questions. All right. So what you need to do is make a Google folder, and several of you are emailing saying you don't know how to do that. So I want to show you when you log in, and for the millionth time, guys, make sure, I'm not fussing at you. We have to say this a lot. You can't be logged in to a private Google account. You have to log out. If you've got your own little private Google account, you have to log out of it. You have to log in to your school Google account. All right, so I'm going to pretend that I've logged in. Here's your little dots. So you're going to click right there, and I want you to open up your Google Drive, okay? Now, to make a new folder, I want you to look right over here, right here on the left. See that plus sign, and it says New. So when I click that, I get a drop-down menu. And this is where I'm going to show you in a minute. We'll make a new folder, but you can also make a new Google document, which is a place for you to type your notebook entries. Make sure you title them so that I will know what is what in there. I would not worry about Google Sheets. That's like an Excel spreadsheet. But here's Google Slides, and that is what I would suggest that you use when it asks for a multimedia presentation. Now, if some of you are super tech savvy and you have a different idea, that's fine. But I think these are the things that you'll use more than anything: Google Docs and Google Slides right there. So, but we need a folder, okay? We need a folder to put all of this stuff in that you'll be making. So I just tell it I want to make a new folder. And then I'm just going to backspace to take that out. What I'd like you to do is just label it science and then put your name. Okay, so I'll pick on Victor. All right, and then I'll just click create. And there it is. So it made a folder for me. Okay, just like a folder that we might give you in class and you're going to put papers in it. Well, this is the same thing. So here is a folder. Okay. Now, if I want to make a notebook entry, so I would go to New and Google Doc. A Google Doc is just like a sheet, okay? It's just a sheet. Think of it as a sheet of paper. And I would give it a name up here for sure, up in the corner. So I would put Notebook Entry 1, okay? And you might even put your name on it again. And so now you're typing, I am writing a notebook entry for science. Okay, there you go. All right, so there it is, and you wrote it. Now, how do I get it from here? There it is. How do I get it from here into that folder I just made? Okay, so there's a couple of ways, but I tell kids just go to File. Okay, just go to File. And then go to Move. We're saying we want you to move this. I want you to move it from here. I want you to move it from here. And I'm just going to scroll down. I'll pretend that I'm Victor. Okay. And look, you just find the folder and you just pick it and say move it. Isn't that nifty? Okay, and I will show you. So now when I go back here, I'll pretend I'm Victor and I open up the folder right there. There's the notebook entry. And so this will make it easy for me to check everything. Now, for the project, I could go new, Google slide presentation, and here we go. And this is like just a kind of like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, you insert new slides. There's lots of different ways you can get slides, and you can type and put pictures and all kinds of things in there. Okay. All right. So since you're online, that will be the easiest way for us to go is for you to make those folders. And then periodically I'll ask you, I don't want you to do it yet, but I will ask you to share that folder with me at some point, and then I'll take all of your folders and put them in a certain spot so that I can check your projects, your notebook entries, and different things like that. All right. So hopefully this helped.